Hey up guys, welcome back to Pitt Motoring TV. It's your weekly pit stop for all things cars. It's been a bit of a busy couple of weeks, here with another review for you, and today we're in something a bit different. Bit of luxury, bit of comfort, bit laid back, especially compared to the hot hatch we had the other week. That was the Corsa VXR. If you wanted to check that video out, you can check it out in the little pop-out thing up there, wherever it'll be, I don't know. But anyway, today we're in the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, the C180, so the 1.6. It's a great entry-level model to get into a Mercedes-Benz. It's affordable, it's cheap to run, it's economical. But yeah, this is the 2013 model. They did a bit of a facelift back in 2011, where they fitted different headlights and a new front bumper, rear bumper, and a few little bits on the inside, which I'll go through with you when we go inside the car. But first off, let's take a look at this front end. So here we are on the front end. Like I said, it went through a bit of a facelift in 2011, where they revised the front bumper, new headlights. Obviously, I love the look of the front end on the C-Class. This chrome grille, it stands out, it's sharp, it's stylish. You've got the Mercedes star, nice big and bold. Got a nice honeycomb grille, little sensors in there for your parking sensors, headlight washers, fog lights. It's just a really nicely styled front end. I really prefer the look of the front end of these to the 3 Series BMW. A lot of people might disagree, but everybody has their own taste at the end of the day. But yeah, let's take a look round the back. So here we are on the back end of the C-Class. Then again, really nicely styled. Something I do prefer of the 3 Series BMW is the look of the back, but you can't please everybody, can you? You've got a nice little plastic trim, nice oval exhaust. It's just generally a nice looking car. Got your rear parking sensors. There's no reverse camera on these. I think in the higher spec models you can get one. In the boot, you have a nice sized boot. I mean, typical Mercedes gangster car. Squeeze myself in here now, I'm a bit of a fat bloke, but yeah, if you've got any dead bodies, stick them in. It's like the German Camaro, as Clarkson would say. Camaros were for dead bodies, weren't they? But yeah, the only thing I don't like is, I'll show you in a minute, there's a bit of a lip at the back of the boot. Now, for when you're loading in businessman boxes of files, golfers, trying to stick the clubs in there, or even if you're just going out for a day with the family, sticking your pram in there, there's a bit of a lip at the back. Just towards the back here, there's a bit of a lip just up there, which I think might cause a bit of an annoyance more than anything when you're loading things in the car. So let's take a look around the side, see what's going on around there. Now onto the side, and again, it's another nice looking car, nice looking saloon. Lowered slightly with the AMG suspension. Got the 17-inch AMG alloy wheels with it being the AMG Sport. I like the way these indicators go down the side of the mirror. They're really nice. Little bit of a side skirt there, nothing too brushing in your face. I like how it's so low slung. Seems low slung, it's really nice. I've been driving it around in it today, and it's just a decent cruiser. It rides so well, and it just screams class. It's a lovely car to drive, very comfortable. I'd say so that it rides a little bit better than the BMW 3 Series. Obviously a little bit softer suspension, seats are a little bit more comfy. So if you're after something that's a bit more comfortable for day to day than the 3 Series BMW, I'd definitely check out the Mercedes C-Class. So, back of the Mercedes, got electric windows, the seats are really comfy, nice leg room, plenty of knee room. I mean, this seat's in my driving position, and I've still got plenty of knee room. I've got a bit of headroom, but there is a bit of a lip up here. Now, if you're over 6 foot, that might be an issue for your head, but like I said earlier, the Audi A4, there's a bit more room in the back, leg room and headroom, and similar with the BMW. Now, you can comfortably fit 4 adults in here, two on either side. I wouldn't recommend it in this middle seat. I'll show you just why, because you're either going to be like this in the fetal position, or it's going to be like you straddle the horse, and then it's going to impede the leg room for the passengers on either side. But if you're going to be carrying adults or teenagers and a small child, the small child will fit perfectly in the middle here. Now they do have isofix points, which I found just down here, so it's easy enough for you to fit your child's car seat. So yeah, I mean, either cruising up and down the motorway, selling post-it notes and printer cartridges, perfect. Or even just day to day with the family, just wanting to drive in a bit of comfort. It's lovely. But the leather's nice cloth in the middle. It feels really nice and it's comfortable. Nice bit of chrome, brushed chrome detailing in the back. I like the black headliner. It sort of darkens it down a little bit inside the cockpit. But it just, with the way that everything's styled, with obviously this brushed metal and the different bits of silver and the black, it just seems to accentuate that little bit of luxurious feel. But yeah, right, let's head into the front. So here in the front, really nice seating position, nice view out. The only thing that I don't like are these chunky A-pillars, windscreen pillars. They're quite wide, and when you're trying to pull out of junctions, they do disrupt the visibility a little bit. But rear view mirror, looking backwards and out, it gives you got good visibility. Now, CD player, normal radio. You do have the option of sat nav. This one that I'm in today doesn't have it, but it is an optional extra. We've got cruise control, we've got speed limiter. It's all easy to use. The one that we're in today is the 7-speed automatic. There is a 6-speed manual available. Now there's a few engines in choice. They changed them when they did the facelift. It's no longer a 1.8 litre petrol. It's a 1.6 litre in this one, which is 157 brake horsepower and gives you a 0 to 60 time of 8.5 seconds. For a 1.6, it's not bad. It's not all sporty. I don't think it's meant to be, because to be fair, how it drives, it's luxurious, it's comfortable, it rides really well, and it'll give you roughly about 40-45 miles per gallon. So it's not too bad on fuel either. This is the Blueefficency, so obviously Mercedes trying to do the little bit for the environment. To be fair, if I was going to get one of these, obviously if you're after something cheaper and economical to run, then I'd look at the 1.6. But if you're after something that's a great cruiser, that's got a bit of sporty and a bit of oomph behind it, I'd go for the C220 TDI with the 201 brake horsepower diesel. It's a cracking engine and it does drive really well. So on here, you got your steering wheel controls, which are easy to use. You got your little knob down here for your stereo. Now, these, it's a bit weird. I'm used to a handbrake and even got used to like the little electric handbrake. This isn't. There's a little handle here on the dash to release it, but then there's a fancy naffy little pedal up here that you push to put it on. I don't know. I'm glad that Mercedes got rid of it, because it's a bit of a fiddly thing. But you've got your little flappy paddles on here, so you can have the select when you want to change gear. But the automatic transmission's nice and smooth. Gear changes are relatively smooth. It's not really jerky and really snappy. Up here you've got obviously your lights, your reading lights. Down here you've got your air conditioning, dual zone climate control. It's very easy to use. I like the way it's all laid out and I like the way it looks. This whole dash has been redone, and they've integrated the screen into the dash, and I think it looks really, really nice. So how does it drive? I think it drives really nice. It's very smooth, soaks up the bumps really well. I even say it's on the AMG Sport suspension, which is slightly lower, a little bit stiffer. Doesn't compromise the ride quality of the C-Class. Now, one thing I do like about it is the steering wheel. It's really nice feel, nice grip, nice flat bottom. It looks good. All the controls are easy to use, and then like say for your volume and to switch your stations, you just got your little twisty knob down here, which is easy to access. the automatic transmission. This is a 7-speed automatic. It does drive, it's very nice. It's not sharp and jerky between changes. It's not the quickest kick down, but for a lazy cruiser, I mean, what do you expect? It's not going to be instant Ferrari like whiz and go, but for the sort of car that this is, it works really well. And to be fair, if I was to buy one of these, I'd probably get it with the automatic. It's just a nice daily cruiser. You do get a little bit of tyre noise, not too much, it's not too bad. There's not a lot of wind noise. I mean, it's quite a windy day today out here at Scarborough. I mean, we're currently on the way up to Whitby, that direction, and can't hear a lot of wind noise. I like it, I really like it. And if you was looking for one for work, just for cruising up and down the motorways, delivering your, like I said earlier, selling post-it notes and printer cartridges, this is a perfect little motorway cruiser, a little mile muncher. Even as a family car, with the access that you have for the ISOFIX points in the rear, it's good for your children's car seats. Even just a daily family driver, you're all going to drive in comfort. Even up on the Yorkshire Dales up here, it's very comfortable, soaking up the bumps nicely. What do you think of the Mercedes C-Class? Obviously this is the 2013 model. Would you buy one? Have you had one before? Let me know in the comments below. So like I say, I really like this car and I definitely recommend it. I mean, score-wise out of 5 all round. I don't know, maybe a 4. Like, subscribe, turn that bell notification on so you don't miss a video. It notifies you every time there's a new one, and I'll see you on the next one.